In today's tutorial, we'll be making this animation that you see here. Let's get into it. Welcome my acquaintances. Today I'll be doing a Blender tutorial of how to make a water simulation. I'll leave the links in the description below for the newest Blender download, which I am working on right now. To start off, we're going to do Shift A and add in a cube. Press Tab, G, Z, Control, and just lift your cursor up a little bit. Press Tab again. The reason why we did that is you see this white, this yellow down the middle. This is where it's going to scale out of. Because look, if we didn't do that, it'll go up like this, and it'll scale off of the this platform. So I want to get as precise as possible. So let's add that cube back again. And scale, press S3, enter, hold Z, and slide your cursor to wireframe. Shift A, add cube, S, and just scale it down to how much you want it to be. Z, scale it up a little more. Alright, I think that's good. For this, I'm not really gonna no, actually, no, never mind. For this too, I do have to go into tab and lift it up again. So I'm going to scale this down a bit, and right now this cube that you see is the domain for this simulation. And there we go. So what we're going to do now is you press on this cube here. We're going to go down to where this little gear is, press Fluid Effector. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one, Fluid Effector. And these are gonna be like objects that the water's gonna like bounce around off and like interact with. For this main box, we're gonna click Fluid, Domain, Liquid, and for time scale, let's crank this up to 0.2, so it's like really watery. Let's crank up subdivisions to 92, sampling 5 to make it smoother, bandwidth so it's more clear, not so jagged. Let's make this animation 350 frames. And you go down here to your end frame, and you have to do it also for here as well. Or it's gonna render it, but your frame's only going to 250 because that's what it's automatically set to. So go to modular, and we have to go to our emitter cube now. We have to go flow, liquid, and we'll just leave it how it is. Okay, hold on. Alright, looks good, and let's bake it. Okay guys, my computer just finished rendering it, or baking the simulation. But if you're using like a MacBook or some really bad computer, it's just gonna... Anyway, back to the tutorial. So now we're just gonna press play, see how it is. Well, it's looking really good. Alright, I'm gonna pause here. And now we're gonna go Shift A, add an icosphere, and we go down to this bar here and click down once in the subdivisions, and we'll click G, Y, or X. Just kind of move it out of the way. Scale down a bit. Click on our domain. Just click Liquid, Render, Viewport. Go to this Halo, Object, Instance Object, Icosphere. Oh, this is way too big. Oh, my computer. Okay, scale it down a little bit more. And also, for the sake of your computer not dying like I just did, you want to lower this down to 10% before you do what I just did, because it's showing how much you're rendering right now. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So now we need to make these icospheres a little bit smaller, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna make them just a little bit smaller, but not too much smaller. Alright. Alright, that looks about right. So now let's go click here, and you just drag it across. Pressing this button here, shading editor. Let's go new. Whoops. Reset node. Okay. Go Shift A. Alright, hold on. Okay, guys, new Jacob here. I completely messed up the material, so I'm gonna do it right here. So you're gonna click new, go to material preview. You're gonna go Shift A, Principle, Nope, wrong one. So you can go input, principal info, and then you can go shift A, color ramp. You're gonna take this viscosity, plug it into this fac, and this color is gonna be in here. Alright, now we're gonna take this color, get like a nice blue, and then for this black, we'll just change it to like a dark blue. And then we'll shift this over a little bit. And then we'll get a hue saturation, plug it in through there. So this is valued to 15. And then we're gonna grab another color ramp right here, okay. And then we're gonna click this, Control C, and Control V for here. And then next we're gonna grab this velocity, plug it into here, plug this into emission strength. We're gonna go to a math node, plug this math node right here, and we're gonna plug this into emission as well. Set this value to 50 and add this to multiply. And boom, that should make the color for your water. Sorry about that, guys, technical difficulties. See you back in the main video. So go to cube 3 or whichever yours for the emissions, and then we'll click here, metallic, all the way up to 100% metallic, and roughness, we'll keep it how it is. So you can press B and press Shift, Control C, and then we'll go to the other cube inside of our domain and press Control. Wait, hold on. Never mind, I guess it doesn't work. We just could do it again. It's really simple. Just click on the cube and drag the metallic all the way up. Next, we're gonna go over to our scene and press Shift A, add a plane, and just scale that up a bunch until it covers a lot of your scene. Then we're gonna add a new material. And if you don't have no ring glue on, I will make a separate video of that, how to do that. But you click on your principal, you press Control Shift T, go to desktop, and you hold Shift while clicking all of your wood material. I will send a description. I'll send a link in the description below for this material. And you set all of these values to 12. All right. Once you finish with that, you're gonna go Shift A, add in a point. You're gonna drag this point up a bit, and you're gonna bring it across to the right. You go to this little flash icon, and bring the power to around 3000. The radius up to 3, and let's just bring it up a bit. Okay, I think this power is a little bit too much. Let's bring it down to 2000. Let's go to material preview, and let's see here. Okay, let's go to rendered. Looks like our simulation is looking pretty good so far. So I'm gonna go back to solid view. Let's play the animation out a little bit. Okay. And don't forget, when you go back here, press this particle icon. You're gonna click this real-time button and click it off and drag the mount all the way to 100 and leave it like that. It will show in the render the particles, but for our window, we're not gonna have it. So now once you finish that, you're gonna go over to your settings here, and you're gonna go down to color management, and this is gonna make it look better. You're gonna click high contrast. Next, you're gonna go to output properties, and for PNG, you're gonna switch it to FFmpeg, AVI RAW, or AVI GPEG. I'm gonna pick AVI RAW because I like that one, and it's better for my softwares I can attach to. So we're just gonna name it water. Should name it cool water. Alright, press accept. And once you finish with that, you need to add a camera. Press Shift A, camera, then press Control Alt 0. And then let's just slide this over. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, I'm just making so many. Alright, whatever. And now we're just gonna see if we like this angle. So I'm actually gonna bring my camera out a little bit more. Control 0. I think right here is good. Just so I see what I'm doing, I'm gonna turn on these particles just okay, I'm gonna turn it down to like 1% so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna press Shift and hold my middle button and scrounge up a little bit more. I think that's good. No, I think I need to pull out my camera a little bit more. Go out. Alright, I think that's a good angle to see this at. Alright, let's press F12 to see what it looks like. Oh, I almost forgot. One more thing. You're going to go to your window here and click denoise. So Cycles has a lot of noise inside the images. You just want to click denoise for it. I'm going to let this render out. Oh my goodness, I forgot again. Oh yeah, don't make the mistake I did. I'm going to click this out button and send this back to 100. Alright, now let's click F12. Guys, look how cool that is. Look how cool it is. And I forgot to hide this cube up here. I'm going to do that right now. We're going to hide it, and then we're going to render this animation, and I'll show you guys the end product. Alright, let's click here just to make sure this is the cube that we're looking for. Yep. Turn it off, and I'm going to render it, and that's all.